Force yourself to suffer. You think you're tough? You think you've got what it takes? You don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be here looking for motivation. You'd already be suffering. Most people want the easy life. They want comfort, security, and success without sacrifice. That's why most people are weak. That's why most people never become anything. You want to be different? Then force yourself to suffer. Suffering isn't something that happens to you. It's something you do to yourself on purpose every single day. When your alarm goes off at 4 a.m., get up. When your legs are screaming on that last rep, push harder. When your mind tells you to quit, tell it to shut the hell up. Because every time you choose comfort over pain, you get weaker. And every time you embrace suffering, you get stronger. People say, I don't feel like it. Feelings, you think feelings matter? Feelings are for people who lose. You think the greats cared about their feelings? No, they cared about showing up. Pain is the price of greatness. No one becomes elite by accident. No one stumbles into discipline. You earn it through suffering. You bleed for it. You claw your way through every setback, every doubt, and every moment your body begs you to stop. Comfort is your enemy. Comfort is the killer of greatness. It's the slow poison that seeps into your mind and makes you weak. Every time you choose comfort over struggle, you rob yourself of the chance to get better. You let the easy path seduce you into mediocrity, and before you know it, you're just another person sitting on the sidelines, wondering why your life isn't what you wanted it to be. You want to know why you're stuck? Why you hit that next level? Because you're too damn comfortable. You hit the snooze button instead of getting up. You skip the gym because you're tired. You take the elevator instead of the stairs. You eat garbage because it's easier than cooking clean. And then you sit around complaining about why you're not where you want to be. Comfort is addictive. It whispers in your ear telling you to rest, take a break, slow down. It lies to you. It tells you you've done enough. But enough for what? Enough to be average, enough to blend in with the crowd, enough to be forgotten. Every time you choose comfort, you let the weaker version of yourself win. You let your potential die a little more. The moment you settle, you stop growing. And the second you stop growing, you start dying. The best version of yourself is forged in discomfort. It's built in early mornings, late nights, sweat-soaked clothes, aching muscles, and a mind screaming at you to quit. You don't find greatness in a warm bed. You don't unlock your potential sitting on the couch. You find it when you suffer on purpose. People say, but I don't feel like it. Feel like it? You think warriors wake up feeling ready? You think champions give a damn about their mood when they train? No, they show up anyway. They do what needs to be done no matter how they feel because they understand something you don't. Comfort is the enemy. Every single day you have a choice. You can take the easy road, the road of comfort, laziness, and regret, or you can take the hard road, the road of discipline, suffering, and ultimate strength. One road leads to nothing. The other road leads to everything. So what's it going to be? Suffering is the gateway to strength. You want to be strong? You want to be unbreakable? Then suffer. Suffer more than anyone around you. Suffer so much that pain becomes your best friend. Because strength isn't built when things are easy. It's built when everything inside you is screaming to stop and you keep going anyway. Most people run from suffering. They avoid pain like it's some kind of disease. They want the results, but not the struggle. They want to be great, but refuse to pay the price. That's why most people stay weak. See, suffering is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It exposes every weakness, every excuse, every lie you've told yourself about who you are. And it forces you to face the truth. You're either built for this or you're not. You either step up or you break. But here's the thing, breaking is a choice. Pain will come, struggle will come, but quitting, it's on you. And the more you suffer without breaking, the more unstoppable you become. Your mind is your battlefield. Your body will quit 1,000 times before it actually needs to. The pain is temporary, but if you can sit in it, embrace it, own it, you'll find something most people never do. Real power. The kind of power that doesn't come from talent, luck, or shortcuts. The kind of power that comes from suffering on purpose and pushing past limits you didn't even know existed. People ask, how do I get mentally tough? You suffer. You do the things you don't want to do. You wake up early. You train when you're tired. You embrace the pain when every muscle in your body begs you to quit. You run the extra mile, lift the extra weight, grind harder when no one is watching. Because every second you suffer, you're building something inside you, something unbreakable. The weak let suffering defeat them. The strong let suffering build them. And the difference between them, a single decision. Do you keep going or do you quit? Your feelings don't matter. You think your feelings matter? You think the world cares if you're tired, unmotivated, or not in the mood today? It doesn't. Your goals don't care. Success doesn't care. The only thing that matters is whether or not you show up and do the damn work. Most people are slaves to their emotions. They wake up and say, I don't feel like it. And just like that, they lose. They let a fleeting emotion control their entire life. They let their weak mind dictate their actions. And then they wonder why they never achieve anything. You want to know the difference between the weak and the strong? The weak let their feelings control them. The strong control their feelings. The strong do what needs to be done no matter how they feel. Discipline doesn't care about your emotions. You think the best in the world feel like it every day? You think warriors wake up pumped to train, grind, and push past limits? Hell no. They wake up just like you, tired, sore, beaten down. But here's the difference. They don't negotiate with their emotions. They get up anyway. They put in the work anyway. They don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for the right mood. They do what needs to be done, period. And that's what separates winners from losers. Losers wait to feel ready. Losers wait for motivation to magically appear. Winners, they give a damn about their feelings. They show up regardless. They push through exhaustion, through self-doubt, through every excuse their mind tries to throw at them. Your feelings are like a weak voice in your head begging you to take it easy, stay in bed a little longer. You've done enough. It's okay to quit today. That voice is lying to you. That voice is your enemy. And if you listen to it, you'll live a life full of regret. The truth is simple. You either run your emotions or your emotions run you. You either take control or you get controlled. Which one is it going to be? Pain is your teacher. You think pain is the enemy? That's where you're wrong. Pain is your greatest teacher. It's the only thing that will tell you the truth about who you really are. Pain doesn't lie. It doesn't sugarcoat. It doesn't pat you on the back and tell you everything's going to be okay. Pain is real. It's raw. It strips away all the excuses, all the fake confidence, all the bullshit you tell yourself about how tough you are. Pain will show you the truth. The second things get uncomfortable, they run. They look for an easier way. They beg for shortcuts. That's why they never grow. That's why they never reach their full potential. They avoid pain like it's some kind of disease, when in reality, pain is the cure. Pain is where you level up. Pain is where you build that unshakable mind. Every time you push through pain, you get stronger. Every time you sit in the discomfort and refuse to quit, you teach yourself that you are not weak. You are not fragile. You are built for this. But most people don't want to suffer. They don't want the lessons pain has to teach. They want to stay comfortable, stay soft, stay safe. And then they wonder why their life is average. They wonder why they keep losing. They wonder why they never feel fulfilled. Because here's the truth. If you run from pain, you run from growth, you run from strength, you run from the very thing that will make you unstoppable. You don't get stronger by avoiding pain. You get stronger by leaning into it, by embracing the suck, by pushing through the agony, the fatigue, the voice in your head that tells you to stop. Because on the other side of that pain is something no one can give you: real power. Most people quit when it hurts. Most people stop when they feel discomfort. But you're not most people. You don't stop when it hurts. You go harder. You take that pain and use it. You let it mold you, shape you, break you down, and rebuild you into something greater. Because if you can learn to make pain your teacher instead of your enemy, you will never lose again. The harder path is the right one. You stand at a crossroads every single day, two paths. One is easy, smooth, comfortable, no struggle, no resistance. And the other, it's steep, brutal, full of obstacles, pain, and suffering. Most people take the easy road. And that's exactly why most people are weak. See, the harder path is the right one. Every single time. It's the one that forces you to grow. It's the one that crushes your excuses and shoves your weaknesses in your face. It's the path that breaks you down so you can rebuild yourself stronger. But most people, they don't want that. They want the shortcut. They want to get stronger without lifting the heavy weight. They want to be disciplined without putting in the reps. They want success without sacrifice. And then they wonder why they stay the same. You don't grow on the easy path. You don't level up by doing what's comfortable. You get better by choosing the suffering every damn time. It's simple. If it's hard, it's worth doing. If it scares you, it's worth facing. If it hurts, it's worth pushing through, because everything you want, strength, discipline, success, respect, it's waiting for you on the other side of suffering. But you don't get there by taking the easy way. You get there by choosing the grind, by making the suffering your home. The weak avoid the hard path. The strong seek it out. They chase the pain. They lean into the struggle because they know the harder the road, the greater the reward. So when you're standing at crossroads and one way looks easy and the other looks like hell, you already know which one to take. Your excuses are lies. Every time you say, "I'm too tired," you're lying to yourself. Every time you say, "I don't have time," you're lying to yourself. Every time you say, "It's too hard," you're lying to yourself. Excuses are nothing but well-dressed lies. Lies you tell yourself to justify staying the same. Lies that keep you weak, soft, and average. And the worst part, you believe them. You convince yourself that your circumstances are special, that your struggle is harder than everyone else's, that you have some valid reason to quit. But deep down, you know the truth. You just don't want it bad enough. You say you don't have time? Bullshit. Look at how much time you waste scrolling, watching TV, sleeping in, avoiding the work. You have time, you just don't use it. You say you're too tired? Guess what? No one cares. The greats didn't become great by getting extra sleep. They became great by pushing through exhaustion, by training when they were dead tired, by grinding when their body begged them to stop. They didn't let tiredness be an excuse. You say it's too hard? Good. That's exactly why you should do it. Anything worth having is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to break you down. It's supposed to test you. Because if it didn't, everyone would have it. And guess what? Most people don't. Because most people believe their own excuses. But you have a choice. You can keep lying to yourself, keep making excuses, keep settling for the same weak version of yourself you've always been. Or you can call yourself out. You can recognize the lies, destroy them, and do the damn work. Because the truth is this: excuses don't build champions. Excuses don't create warriors. Excuses don't get you anywhere. Only discipline, pain, and relentless action do. So what's it going to be? Keep lying to yourself, or finally do what needs to be done? Suffer now or suffer forever. You have a choice. Right now, suffer now or suffer forever. There is no escaping pain in this life. You either take control and choose your suffering, or life will choose it for you. And let me tell you something. You don't want life choosing for you, because when life hands you suffering, it's not on your terms. It's regret. It's failure. It's waking up one day realizing you wasted years being weak, lazy, and undisciplined. And by then, it's too damn late. See, most people understand this. They think avoiding suffering means they're winning. They think skipping workouts, sleeping in, quitting early, and taking the easy road means they're enjoying life. But what they don't realize is that every shortcut they take today turns into pain they can't escape tomorrow. You skip the suffering now, good luck dealing with the regret later. You avoid the discipline now, good luck handling the failure when it comes. You refuse to grind now, good luck when you're stuck in the same miserable place years from now, wishing you had done more. Because the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. You don't want to suffer? You don't like the pain? Too bad. You can't escape it. You can either suffer in the gym or suffer when your body breaks down. You can suffer by working on your goals every damn day, or suffer when you realize you wasted your potential. You can suffer through waking up early, grinding when you're tired, pushing past every excuse, or suffer when you look in the mirror and hate what you see. The question is not if you will suffer. The question is when. So you decide, do you take the pain now while you can still control it, while you can use it to become stronger, smarter, more relentless? Or do you keep putting it off, keep avoiding it, keep running from it until one day you wake up and realize it's too late? Suffer now, or suffer for the rest of your damn life. Embrace the suffering, own your life. Everything you want, strength, success, discipline, self-respect, it's on the other side of suffering. You don't get there by taking the easy road. You don't get there by making excuses. You get there by forcing yourself to suffer, by embracing pain, by silencing that weak voice in your head, by showing up when you don't feel like it, and by choosing the harder path every damn time. Comfort is the enemy. Your excuses are lies. Your feelings don't matter. The only thing that matters is what you do. The suffering you put yourself through today, that's what makes you strong tomorrow. The pain you push through, that's your teacher. Every moment you choose discipline over comfort, every second you refuse to quit, you're building something inside you that nobody can take away, an unbreakable mind. Because in the end, you have two choices: suffer now or suffer forever. One road leads to power, the other leads to regret. So stop waiting, stop negotiating, go suffer. Go do what needs to be done. And when the world tries to break you and life hits you with everything it has, you'll already know the answer. I don't stop. I don't quit. I don't give a damn how I feel. I keep going.